I've got a real beauty for you this week. This is the stunning 2023 Audi RS e-tron GT, a super fast all-electric sedan. This sports sedan is powered by a 93.4 kilowatt battery with electric motors in the front and the rear, essentially making it all-wheel drive. This gives the e-tron GT the equivalent of 637 horses, and it'll propel you from 0 to 60 in a mere 3.1 seconds, but I actually clocked it at under 3 seconds. This Audi has caught everyone's attention everywhere I've been with beautiful 21-inch wheels, gorgeous body lines, a carbon fiber roof, and a deployable rear spoiler. It sets low and has a very wide stance. It shares many of the same elements of its sister vehicle, the Porsche Taycan Electric. Inside, it's all Audi with all the luxury you'd expect. The front Nappa leather seats are heated and cooled, and they will massage you. The bolsters can be adjusted for snugness and are quite comfortable. The gauge cluster is colorful and has a multitude of different configurations depending on what you want to see, including a 3D navigation screen. Your battery range in miles is always visible, and there's a head-up display with sign recognition. High on the dash is a 10.1-inch touchscreen that operates the Audi multimedia interface and controls the radio, media, your phone, navigation system, vehicle settings, and more. You can swipe for even more choices. Under the screen are your air conditioning and seat climate controls. Keep going down and you'll find the drive modes, parking assist, and parking sensors, and a button to turn off traction control. Drive modes include efficiency, comfort, dynamic, and individual. Dynamic is awesome, but it will drain that battery range much quicker. The center console houses a couple of cup holders, a round dial to adjust radio volume, which I find a little annoying. I just use the steering wheel volume dial. This is also where the gear selector sits. Push forward for reverse and back for drive. When you get to where you're going, just hit the start button or open the driver's door. It'll automatically go to park. Technically, this is a 5-passenger sedan, and while backseat room is not great, I would not want to get stuck in the middle of the back seat. It looks uncomfortable. There are backseat temperature controls and 2 somewhat hidden charging ports on the front side of the rear seat. Trunk space is pretty good, and the back seat does fold down for more space, but the cord case for the charger does take up some room. Also, don't forget the frunk, the space in front where an engine normally sits. Although electric, this is a true luxury car, and it comes with everything you'd expect except for a moonroof due to the carbon fiber roof. It has a 3D Bang & Olufsen sound system that is terrific. On the safety front, you get adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, forward collision alert, cross traffic warning, lane departure warning, parking sensors, and a terrific rear view camera. The e-tron GT drives like a sports car because it is. Acceleration is insane. It'll literally throw you back in the seat. It has rear wheel steering, which makes handling amazing, especially in curves. I've said many times, most electric cars, as they are, would not work for me. Charging times are too long and range is not enough. However, this one could work. The range on battery is 232 miles, not enough normally, but the charging time is exceptional. With a fast charger, which is becoming more readily available, or one you install in your home, you can get an 80% charge in just 22 minutes. Now that would work for me. There are charging ports on both sides of the car, rare on electrics, but very handy. Besides the acceleration, the e-tron GT handles fantastic and corners like it's on rails thanks to 4-wheel steering. Inside and outside, there's a simulated noise, not actually an engine noise. It's hard to describe, but it works and it warns pedestrians you're coming. It's not obtrusive, and I find it kind of cool. In EPA ratings, this Audi is rated as the equivalent of 81 miles per gallon. The MSRP, as you see, this one is $164,890. I like electric cars, and I love the power and quick charging time of the Audi RS e-tron GT. Not to mention, it's one good looking ride. And best of all, it doesn't look like an electric car. It just looks like a hot sports car. Thanks for riding along with us today for another CarPro test drive. This week with the 2023 Audi RS e-tron GT. If you think this might be your dream car, click on Buy a Car at CarPro.com to find the nearest Audi dealer to you.